A strong second single is crucial for sustaining the momentum generated by a successful lead single. However, even some of the biggest names in the industry have experienced the disappointment of a second single that didn't quite live up to expectations. In this video, we look at 10 second singles that flopped. Overprotected by Britney Spears. Britney released Overprotected as the second single from her third studio album Britney in 2001. The lead single I'm a Slave for You was a big success, even though it only peaked at number 27 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song, which deals with themes of independence and the pressures of fame, was well received by critics, but struggled to make a significant impact commercially in the US, peaking at number 86 on the Hot 100. Despite its underwhelming performance in the US, it fared better internationally. The mixed reception and modern chart performance in her home country made the song one of Britney's less successful singles. Bon Appetit by Katy Perry. Following the success of Chained to the Rhythm, Katy Perry's Bon Appetit featuring Migos was released in 2017 as the second single from her album Witness. The song's sexual innuendos and food metaphors were paired with a provocative music video. Despite the star power of both Katy and the Migos at the time, the single received mixed reviews and struggled on the charts, peaking at number 59 on the Billboard Hot 100. The collab just didn't work. That SNL performance didn't help either. The song's underperformance was due to the cringe factor and the departure from Katy's usual sound, leading to one of her biggest commercial mixtapes. She was in her flop era. Ring the Alarm by Beyoncé. Beyoncé's Ring the Alarm was anticipated to be another chart-topping hit from her second studio album, B-Day. Released in 2006, the song showcased Beyoncé's fierce and aggressive side, accompanied by a high-energy, dramatic music video. The song's concept was a significant departure from Beyoncé's previous singles, which often celebrated love and empowerment, with a more polished, pop-friendly sound. It showcased a darker, more confrontational side of Beyoncé, both vocally and thematically. Despite the hype and Beyoncé's powerhouse performance, the single struggled on the charts. It peaked at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100, a respectable position, but a disappointment compared to her previous hits. The song's edgy side did not resonate with mainstream audiences, making it a disappointing follow-up. Never Too Far by Mariah Carey. Mariah's Never Too Far, the second single from her 2001 album Glitter, was released under tragic circumstances. The album was released on September 11, 2001, a day of immense sorrow and loss for the United States. Additionally, Mariah Carey had been hospitalized for exhaustion and physical and emotional breakdown just weeks before the release of the song as a single. The timing and Mariah's personal struggles overshadowed it, and it failed to gain traction, peaking at number 81 on the Billboard Hot 100. The combination of poor timing and Mariah's absence of promotion led to this heartfelt ballad not achieving the success it might have under different circumstances. Unfortunately, it flopped. It was a very challenging time for Mariah, but she was able to bounce back from it by the mid-2000s with the release of The Emancipation of Mimi. River by Miley Cyrus. River was released on March 10, 2023 as the second single from Miley's 8th studio album Endless Summer Vacation, following the success of the album's lead single Flowers, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 8 weeks. Expectations were high for River to continue Miley's momentum. However, it failed to resonate with audiences, peaking at number 32 on the Billboard Hot 100, which was a flop compared to its predecessor. The song's different sound and mature themes were seen as factors that alienated some of her fans. The only other single that performed well on the charts from that era was Used to Be Young. Shut Up and Drive by Rihanna. Rihanna's Shut Up and Drive was released as the second single from her third studio album Good Girl Gone Bad in 2007. The song, with its rock-influenced sound, showcased Rihanna's versatility. It was a risk that did not resonate as strongly with her core fanbase or the broader pop audience. Fans who loved the infectious radio-friendly hooks of songs like SOS and Umbrella found Shut Up and Drive less appealing. It's a banger though. Despite its catchy chorus and energetic vibe, the single did not perform as well as expected, peaking at number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100. While not a complete flop, it did not match the monumental success of Umbrella, and is often overshadowed by Rihanna's other hits from that era. False Alarm by The Weeknd. Following the chart-topping Starboy, The Weeknd released False Alarm as the second single from his 2016 album Starboy. The song's high-energy punk-influenced style was a stark departure from his usual moody R&B sound. Despite a visually striking music video, the strong fanbase, False Alarm did not perform well commercially, peaking at number 55 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song lacked the radio-friendly hooks and melodies that characterize many of The Weeknd's biggest hits. Its experimental nature and aggressive tone made it less suitable for mainstream radio play, which significantly impacted its chart performance and overall reach. Its experimental sound contributed to its lackluster reception, making it one of The Weeknd's less successful singles. Give It To Me by Madonna. Give It To Me, the second single from Madonna's 2008 album Hard Candy, was released after the successful lead single 4 Minutes featuring Justin Timberlake and Timbaland, which was a huge hit, peaking at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. Despite its upbeat dance pop sound and flashy music video, the single did not perform as well as expected in the US, peaking at number 57 on the Billboard Hot 100. While it achieved some success internationally, it is considered a disappointment in the US. It is one of the most forgettable Madonna singles from that era. Critics were generally positive about the song, praising its infectious energy and Madonna's confident performances. While the song was well received within the context of the album, it did not stand out as a groundbreaking or memorable single in Madonna's discography. Burning Up by Jessie J. Jessie J's career took off with hits like Price Tag and Domino in the early 2010s, and she quickly became a household name. Her lead single Bang Bang, a collaboration with Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj, was a massive hit, reaching number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping the charts in the UK. After the huge success of Bang Bang, Jessie J's Burnin' Up featuring 2 Chainz was released as a second single from her 2014 album Sweet Talker. The song aimed to capitalize on the momentum of her previous hit, but it fell short, peaking at number 86 on the Billboard Hot 100. Despite its catchy chorus and her powerful vocals, the song failed to make a significant impact on the charts, marking it as a flop in her discography. It was a swing and a miss. Jessie J has not been able to score huge hits since then. What You Think About That by the Pussycat Dolls. The Pussycat Dolls soared to fame in the mid-2000s with their catchy tunes and sexy performances. Known for hits like Don't Ya and Buttons, the group quickly established themselves as a force in the pop and R&B music scene. What You Think About That featuring Missy Elliott was released as the second single from the Pussycat Dolls' 2008 album Doll Domination. Following the success of When I Grow Up, which was a number 1 hit, it was expected to perform well. However, it only peaked at a disappointing number 66 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song's underperformance was attributed to its lack of a strong hook, making it one of the group's less memorable singles. Which flop second singles did I miss? Tell me in the comments below.